In the Kitchen with Daytime Blue Ridge, sponsored by F&S Building Innovations. Build smart, build right.
I'm in the F&S Outdoor Kitchen with Jacob Galbraith of Asher's Coffee Beans. Thanks for being back.
Thanks for having me, Bridget.
On this windy, chilly day, so don't mind our hair. We'll try to keep it all together here.
Yeah.
We are making Louisiana Beignets, which is this donut pastry, right?
Yes.
I mean, I've never really had it, so I don't know, but it's got a coffee part of it too. So
it is delicious with coffee, like all donuts. It's square, and it puffs up. You know, and I added some coffee instead of water. So when you're making beignets at home, or you're using any type of coffee flavored recipe, feel free to add and substitute coffee instead of the water. So
that's such a great tip. Who would have thought?
So we have the water in the beignet dough, and we also have an icing that we've made. Instead of milk, we've used the coffee as well. So a really strong coffee. Mix that into the beignet mix. You can either make a homemade version, or you can get the Cafe du Monde version. And we're going to start off by making some of that delicious coffee.
So the ingredients, we have it all. You've listed the glaze. You've listed some of these things. Right now you're pouring in some water.
Yeah, right now we're just going to make a quick French press so we can have some coffee with our beignets later on.
Oh, you have to have that.
So we're brewing our coffee
with the beignet, yes. Okay.
And we're gonna let that steep. And while we're doing that, our oil is nice and hot.
Oh wow, these are.
So these are our beignet.
It's like a little dough.
Yep. So these are our beignet doughs, and they are, you know, you can make them any shape you want, any size, as long as they're about an inch. About 1/8 of an inch thick is what you want.
Because they will expand, right?
They will expand. They'll puff up.
They'll puff up. Give that nice, like gooey ooey taste.
And they'll be nice and hollow in the middle. And you can even fill them up, you know, with a coffee pastry cream or some honey if you wanted to forego the powdered sugar. But we're going to do it with the coffee glaze. So see how these are puffing up? If you want to try one, you can go ahead and.
Which one? The finished?
You can put a couple.
In here.
Put a couple in here if you want.
Okay, I'll
just be real careful.
All right. Because what did you say it was cooking over?
So we're about 370 degrees, and this is just hot vegetable oil. You can use a custom fresh pressed oil, like if you wanted to go a vegetable oil, soybean oil, canola oil, corn oil, and basically we're just gonna make sure they're nice and fluffy, and then
I love how you have just the cute little plate set up too.
We're ready to go. So we're gonna drain them on our coffee filters.
Coming together. First, you take it out. Now we're gonna put some coffee glaze on it.
So while those are cooking, we're going to top these off with a little powdered sugar. And then these ones are going to get coffee glazed.
And the coffee glaze, what coffee do you use for that, or how does that work?
I like to use a nice strong shot of espresso.
Okay.
You need about a tablespoon in here.
There goes the coffee filter. All right. Well, all right. We just have a few seconds left, so let me try this. I have to give it a try. This is the final version. And in the ideal world, I have my coffee with me.
Yes.
And it wouldn't be so windy either. But this is amazing, you guys. Oh my goodness. For those that
coffee
want to follow
and
you at home,
donuts.
thank you. In the nick of time. Coffee too. Asher's Coffee Beans right there up on your screen.
That's it.